much, guys. So now we have agreed to reduce the amount of UFC that can be bought on the day of launch, during the hatching period to 5 UFC. Now, this is for certain reasons. Now, let me quickly set out the reasons. Okay, the first reason is we want there to be a clear margin. We want there to be a clear margin for those that work and for those that do not work. That's the first big reason. Okay. Now, if you are able to buy up to 5 UFC, remember the reason why we're looking at 5 UFC, in fact, left to us would have reduced it to 1 UFC. And guys, this is still open to more discussions. Okay, we can still agree tomorrow to reduce it, but by God's grace, maybe we'll just leave it at 5 UFC. But depending on how we see how the community is, we can agree to change it. But definitely, all just know that our intention is for this project to work out. Okay, we are not just doing this for any reason, we're doing it for the major reason for this project to be successful. That's our major reason. Okay, so we wanted to be a clear margin between leaders, that's people that work, and people that do not work. How will you see it that tomorrow, because of the effort you put in a month's time, in 2 months' time, you'll be able to tell those your friends that maybe you invited them and maybe they just bought only, and you told, oh, try and market this platform, and maybe they were not just they were reluctant to market and they just bought and did not market, and you bought and did marketing. Won't you love it that tomorrow you're able to stand at a margin that is so far from them, they can say, oh, I wish I had joined in marketing, maybe I would have been in this level. That's what we want. If everybody is able to buy so huge, okay, we will not see a clear. We want the margin to be clear. We want to reward you for your work. This is why, remember, there is the referral challenge. You refer, you earn. Remember, you're only able to buy UFC. This does not mean that you can only have 5 UFC forever. Okay, all these restrictions, limitations, they will all be removed as time go on. Okay, but for the period of this infant stage, we are actually introducing this so that this project can mature and become a man. And when it's a man, to kill it will be impossible. We all know this. Okay, the best time to kill, I the call team when we were having a meeting the other day. I told them to kill every great man is when he's a baby. Okay, that's the only time that possible to kill. When he becomes great, when he has grown, he's big now. To kill him, it will be as good as possible. Okay, so the only time we will ever suffer all this is during this infant stage. After this infant stage, after we're able to bring out this project and make it strong and powerful. Please, guys, if everything makes sense, please let me know. Okay, before I drop the mic, let me know. Okay, we just have 10 minutes.
Project. So if a lot of people are having a lot of coin that doesn't decrease, we are in trouble. Okay, so by the time we are able to hit the first halving, which is 10,000 people, we will not be at 500 per coin. We will not be.
We want the margin to be marginable. Okay, so that's one. That's that one. No. Yes, so I'm done. That's the announcement I wanted to give. So I was getting some comments. Smith, you want to go ahead and say something? You floor is yours. I think I'm done at this point. I just want to get a few comments. We will go on. So please, guys, if everything makes sense, please let me know. Okay, before I drop the mic, let me know. Okay, we just have 10 minutes. We are here. Smith, go on. You have the floor. Mr. Smith.
Okay. Thank.
We can't hear you. I think you
can you hear me?
Okay, go on now. Go on now. We can hear you now.
Please, can you hear me?
Go on. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So if you can hear me,
yeah, we can hear you. Go.
The reason why we have all these restrictions for now
Mr. Sweet, I think your network is adding. You can just leave him. Okay, yes, he has done it already. Let's just hold on. He's coming back, and I think he has something very amazing he wants to tell us. Okay,
Please,
he's back.
please, can you hear me?
Clear, loud and clear.
Oh, okay, thank you. So, as I was saying, the reason why we have all these restrictions for now is because UFC does not decrease in value. Now, if we have a lot of people with a lot of coin in their wallets, the dumping in the early stage will be so high that we will not be able to control. I know we are wonderful people here. At the same time, there are some people who just want to destroy a certain project. So if a lot of people are having a lot of coin that doesn't decrease, we are in trouble. Okay. So when by the time we are able to hit the first halving, which is 10,000 people, we will now be at 500 per coin. At that time, you can now buy as many coin you want to, and that will also add to the liquidity of the system. So currently, we will not be able to let people have as many coin as you want. And as you already know, scarcity is what makes money money. If you have a lot of money in your account and it's not scarce, what makes that one money? It's not money anymore. Okay, it's just like giving power to one person. The person can do whatever he wants. So you can bear with us that we are not restricting anything, but we are doing this for your sake and my sake. Again, you are able to buy 5 UFC. Through all that challenges, you are able to make more UFCs. By referring people, you are gaining more UFC. By holding, you are gaining more UFC. So you even have free UFC more than buying. Is that not amazing? Okay. So it's awesome that we all stay together and let's help each other by making sure we hit 10,000 people on our first week of launch. If we hit 10,000 people on our first week of launch, in fact, that restriction can be gone at that same first week. So you can quickly buy as many USC as you want. So 100 leaders with 100 leaders, 100 referrals. Be part of it. Be part of it. And also, I don't know if the challenge have been said already. We also have a challenge that, if you check our white paper that will be released, you will see we have a challenge called One Child, One UFC. One child, one UFC. Make sure every single child in your house have at least one UFC on the day of launch, so that at least at that particular point in time it's affordable. Okay, buy one UFC for your child, for your brother, for your sister. Make sure if you have 5 children, they all have UFC in their wallet. That is for them, for their future. So with all of this challenge, poverty will never locate you and your family anymore. If you have zero point 0.1 USD in your wallet, in the next 60 days, you are not the same person again. Never, never again, same person. So make sure you do your best to have at least one UFC for your child. Tell your neighbor and their neighbors and their neighbors so that they can prepare. As you are registering, hopefully tonight, I'm sure that will be announced already. Tonight, the link will be released. As you start building your team, start telling your neighbors, tell them to register their children, tell them to create a better future for their children. Gone are those days that you have to sweat and sweat and sweat and sweat. You have to pay your children school fees, and when they go to the university, you have to pay their university fees. Someone to do diploma, someone to do masters, and you are hungry. You are killing yourself. You can't get this money to do all these things. So with UFC, you are setting a child up. By the time he or she grows up, the wallet is ready. If you want to go do masters wherever, he has the money. If you want to go do diploma, he has the money. Doesn't have to disturb you anymore. One child, one UFC. 100 leaders, 100 referrals. Let's make this challenge a